Hi everybody, this is Nancy Spalding coming to you. I am your instructor for textiles, fall 2020. What a year it's been. Here we are in our first class, which is virtual, and I wanted to take a few moments to just give you a little tour of how to find your D2L web portal for this class. So I only have a few minutes on this recording. So I'm just going to work kind of quickly here, but I want to show you how to get to the D2L web portal. So the first thing you're going to want to do is click on Chrome or Firefox. I like to use Chrome. And when you get into your Google area or whatever you have on your computer, click the home page for Pima Community College. Then you're going to log in to My Pima using your username and password. Let's give it a couple seconds to load. And then if you see up here, you've got this whole menu of different things within My Pima. And there's a lot of information in here for students. There's a lot to see. There's a library link, new students, your courses, communities, your email. I won't go into everything because that's up to you to explore. But over here, you'll see this thing called the waffle. And you can get to various parts of D2L just by using this waffle. So if you want to click on D2L right here, you can also get to other things. You can get to D2L. I'll show you a way that I like to do it. You have this sort of launch pad down here. And if you want to put D2L in your launch pad, what you will do is click on add the link, and then you would go over here, search for the links that you want, and you may want a lot more links than I have here. And then just click on the link and then add the shortcut. And then it'll appear on this launch pad. And you see I have a few things here already for my working life at Pima. So, and you can scroll forwards and backwards. You've got your email, the library link. Okay, so here's D2L. I'm going to open up D2L. And you're going to see a lot of different pages on my side. Your side will look different, of course, as the student. But you're going to come to this one with a colorful fabric called FDC 126 Textiles. You just click on that. And then here we are. We are in our course portal for the semester. So what I would like to have everybody do is to read the welcome message that I have for everybody here. It's fairly long, but it gives you a little information based on my past experience, what we'll be doing in this class, and how we will proceed as a semi-virtual class, as a web hybrid this semester. Over here is my contact information, my email, and the hours that you can contact me. There's my campus phone number too. Although I'm working remotely, my messages get forwarded to my email. So really the fastest way to reach me is by email. So I encourage everybody to do that. Over here on the right side of your portal, I have calendar. And I'll be updating this as I get more information up in the course this semester. So you've got a nice little handy reminder over here. I also have some photos from the LA Textile Show that I went to a few years ago. I go about every year. This is a cool show that I went to, so you can see some of the textiles that are shown here. And I'll talk more about trade shows and textile shows. We're going to learn a lot this semester. Over here I have Sandra Lay, who's our librarian, and she's actually embedded in this class this semester. So if you need help from Sandra, here's her link right here. We also have tutoring services. If you need tutoring, virtual student support, and then questions down here, you have to click on the link. So I'll just scroll back up because I've only got a short time with this video. Sorry if that makes anybody dizzy. But what I want to do is I want to give you a little tour of how I organize this class so that you can become familiar with its inner workings. You have the title right here, which is textiles. We have content, assessments, course resources, and help. Let's look at help. Underneath help, you have support right here. You can fill out information. I'll just show you what's available. And you can contact support here. There are some numbers. There are also some topics for students here. So there's a lot of information contained underneath the help link right here. But let's go back to content first. Under content is where I have all of the course information organized. And if you click on content, you're going to see my side of this. Your side will look a little bit different. Here are the areas that we're going to be working in this semester. So I have them broken into modules, and I have some things hidden already, as you can see, because I'm still working on a couple of things. But basically this first week, you're going to just start here. And right here is the information with the syllabus, my office hours. I have virtual office hours this semester. So if you click on that PDF document, it's going to show you the virtual office hours. So that's there for you. I'm happy to meet with any student outside of my office hours, but I do ask for an email because we'll be doing it by Google Meet or something like that, Zoom. This is a general semester schedule, which I had put in your syllabus, which you may or may not have seen, but this is subject to change. I have some guest speakers that haven't confirmed yet that are going to be coming into our virtual class. So I will be, announcing those dates when I have them confirmed. Normally in this class, we do a field trip to Grandma's spinning wheel, but because of COVID, we won't be doing that this semester, unfortunately. So I'll talk more about that at another time. This is the textbook and the swatch kit information I sent to everybody last week. So this is what you get. You get the fiber samples. You can download this if you want, but order it through the bookstore because they have the bundle. And I know it's coming in today, August 19th. So if you order it, you should get it shipped to your house very soon. I deleted the syllabus scavenger hunt, and I've got to delete it again here. So this is what I have here. I want you to kind of look over a little bit later on after class today, so you can become familiar with how this works. Here's your syllabus right here, which we're going to be going over in class when we're live. Please understand college policies, plagiarism in particular. I've got student services up here, which you have an academic success coach this semester. Her name is Melania Federico, and she will be contacting me and setting up an appointment to join our class virtually so you can be introduced to her. But here's her email address. She did give me a lot of good documents for students, so be sure to review some of these things as well. We have library links here from our wonderful librarian, Sandra Lay, University of Fashion instructions on how to register for University of Fashion for this academic year. If you have registered for University of Fashion in previous semesters, all you need to do is re-register. But if you haven't, you're going to renew. That's what it's called. But if you haven't registered, you need to start your registration. And here is the code. If you have any questions, Sandra Lay, our librarian, can help you with that. I can't help you with any of that. She's the one that does this. She'll be joining our class too at some point, and she'll be talking to us about Fashion Snoops. We also have a fabulous fashion resource guide here with tons of information on books and careers, writing for fashion, just writing in general for any kind of research paper, fashion industry reports and websites. So Sandra has prepared a wonderful research guide for us, and here's her information here as well. So you have a couple of different ways to get in touch with Sandra. Um, and let me go back out. As I said, it looks a little different on mine side than it does your side. We have rubrics for the class for in-class participation, in online discussion grading rubrics, which we'll look at today in class. But we will be doing online discussions in this class, and this is the rubric that I'll be using to grade those online discussions. So I want everybody to look this over and make sure you understand the parameters. We'll talk more about it in class today, but I am going to do a little demo for you all and record it so that you can see how to post to your first discussion. So in-class participation means coming to class, showing up, getting your homework done, doing all those things that, we need to do in order to be good students. I have the basic textile swatch kit information here. I'll be uploading more things as I get them from the people that put this together. Don't worry about that this week. I'll be having more stuff in here next week. So when you all get your swatch kits, we can go over it together. I've got lots of videos, textile terms. So there's a lot to explore here, and I won't go through everything right now just because I have limited time on this little video. But if you want to know about a particular fiber, here's something called Textile School. And we'll be looking at this. There's a picture of the critter, and that's what a musk ox looks like. So we'll be looking at all of this. Sorry for all these pop-ups as we get into the semester. I also have videos that we'll be watching, different processes, how cotton is made, life of a silkworm, how linen is made, all that good stuff. And then I have the modules which go along with our textbook, and I'll explain that in our first class today. But basically, you're going to be looking at this right here, start here, looking at library links, the rubrics, and Module 1 this week. So Module 1 is right here, and I want you to read through it thoroughly and see what I'm asking you to do. I've created a little checklist here for you, but basically this is what we're going to be doing today in our class. I always post a lesson plan and class activity, and then here's the homework for this first week. So you're going to pick up your swatch kit, which with your textbook that comes as a kit, and then I want you to do some reading. You'll explore the D2L web portal. I have a video for you, which I'll show in just a moment, and then you're going to do your online discussion, your first online discussion. And then I want you to make sure that you can log into University Fashion and Fashion Snoops. So this is your first assignment this week, and we'll talk about it again in class. This is a great video that I want you to look at, and you'll do the reading and the video before you do your first discussion. I have asked the library to scan the first chapter of our textbook. So if for some reason your book is delayed, you can all start reading this now so that you can get right into the reading this week. I can't do this every week, but the library has given me permission to scan this for this 1 week. So you all have the first chapter, so we can get off to a good start with our classroom discussions. So our first discussion will be introducing yourself to the group, talking a little bit about your pets if you want to post photos. What do you dream of doing in fashion? And then talk about what you learned from the reading and the textbook. This class has a lot to do with sustainability in fashion, and I'm going to talk more about that as we get into the next few weeks. But I've got week 1 and 2 up here for modules 1, and what I'm going to be doing later today is I'm going to be working on the back end of this web portal, so I'm going to be hiding some of these things. But basically, the modules follow the book. So the first one is the textile directory. We're going to learn about structure, fluidity, ornamentation.